He is in grade 11. He is a very dedicated.
Thank you, Ms. Danuti. Members of the head table, Mr. and Mrs. Bagruth Tagore Philanthropic Society, Mr. Charlie Amar, our chairman of the Tagore School Board.
Participate in as many co-curricular and extracurricular activities they can. For the past academic year, our students participated in debates, spelling bee competitions, impromptu speeches, inter-class tennis competition, and a career day. Special mention must be made to our now grade 11 student, Farhan Elmudin's exemplary representation at the 7th Annual Youth Parliament, Public Management, and Ms. Marissa Johnson, who graduated with an associate degree in social work. English B, 2021, 8.3%, 2022, 75%. Human and Social Biology, 2021, 73.1%, 2022, 94.7%. Information Technology, 2021, 94.1%, 2022, 100%. Integrated Science, 2021, 96.7%, 2022, 97.7%. Mathematics, 2021, 22.4%, 2021, 22.4%, 2022, 30.2%. Office Administration, 2021, 62.2%, 2022, 90.9%. Physical Education and Sports, 2021, 100%, 2022, 100 grade 1s, 1 grade 2. Alex Andrew Lloyd, 13 subjects, 10 grade 1s, 2 grade 2s, 1 grade 3. Ramesh Ragnath, 11 subjects, 17 grade 1s, 3 grade 2s, 1 grade 3. Crystal Bodram, 12 subjects, 5 grade 1s, 5 grade 2s, 2 grade 3s. Marissa Davy Tackerdin, 12 subjects, 5 grade 1s, 5 grade 2s, 2 grade 3s. Neeraj Dev Prananan, 11 subjects, 2 grade 1s, 8 grade 2s, 1 grade 3, 1 grade 4. Savina Pasad, 10 subjects, 2 grade 1s, 7 grade 2s, 1 grade 3. Bonita Ragnath, 8 subjects, 7 grade 2s, 3 grade 1s, 5 grade 2s. Veena Ramdur, 8 subjects, 3 grade 1s, 4 grade 2s, 1 grade 3. And Damian Jingor, 7 subjects, 2 grade 1s, 4 grade 2s, 1 grade 3. So let's put our hands again together for all of them. On behalf of the head teacher, Ms. Odetta Johnson, and the staff of Tagore Memorial Secondary School, I extend congratulations to you, our graduates, on your achievement, and best wishes to you as you head out into the new chapter of your life. Dear graduates, cherish this moment. Be proud that today marks the successful end of one stage in your lives and the beginning of a new stage. You can go forward feeling confident about meeting the new challenges ahead and excited about all the new things you're about to learn.
The name of my poem is Never Stop Learning. On this day, your graduation day, all stand and give cheer to honor you for all the work you've done to get you here. As we rise and give applause, be sure you don't forget that learning is not over as your future plans are met. May you always be a listener and learn from all you meet. Always keep a student spirit and your life will be complete. Thank you.
Onward, upward, may we ever grow, day by day in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us can show what Guyana's sons and daughters can be. Hip, hip, hip! Let us give them a big round of applause. Good afternoon, everyone. Members of the head table, Mr. Chairman, members of the faculty, parents, guardians and friends. Let me echo and also say welcome to this our beautiful institution, the Tagore Memorial Secondary School, as we honor our new set of graduates. As I stand here before you, my memory goes back to the year 1957, 65 years ago, when I was a student, when I began as a student at Tagore High School in 1957. That's a long, long time ago. And I stand here with so much joy and happiness in my heart that I can proudly tell you, that Tagore has made me into whatever I have become. From very humble beginnings, once you can apply yourself, once you can show determination and dedication in whatever you do, the star is the limit to which you can go. This particular group here, though small in numbers, I think we sent up 41 students for this exam this year, am I right? About 40, 41 or thereabouts. But the results that our head teacher just read represent the highest, I might be wrong, represent the highest that we have seen in many years overall. So I think they have brought in such glory to us that they need a very big round of applause. Later on,
I was dreaming that mountain man.
is here because Tagore is in the community where they live and grew up. My brother was a student at Tagore, the late Bolton Bhagru, my elder brother. So once again, I want to give, for you to give them, the two of them, a very big round of applause for the contributions that they have made. I can't enumerate them, it would be too much, so thank you very much.
Such a wonderful introduction. MC, honorable members of the head table, graduates, parents, well-wishers, a good day to all of you. Before I go into what I want to say, I would like to make an announcement. For me, this is siesta time because I normally take a nap after lunch. So if I start sleeping before you do, don't be alarmed. Now let's put things in context. Approximately 5 years ago, you the graduates flocked to grade 7 in Tagore School. You converged in grade 7, you studied, you played, you argued. 5 years later, you're now graduating. From this point onwards, what you will find happening is that there's a divergence. Some of you would be friends for life, some of you would never see each other again, and some of you, after about 10 years, you'll get this, oh my God, I don't even recognize you, kind of thing. From here onwards, you would notice they would place things on your shoulder. They are called responsibility and accountability. Then you probably want to get a job, you get married, somebody's going to show you how to change pampers, and you will move on with your life. Now that's not such a bad trajectory. Most studies have shown that married life is far better than unmarried life. Now why the 5 years at school? Like the mission statement says there, the 5 years is to prepare you to navigate society, to integrate yourself successfully into your community. Now, there's a slight problem here. When your grandfather and your father graduated, they entered a community that is quite different from the community that you are going to enter. And why is this so? Now, the rate at which change takes place is far more rapid. That leaves a high degree of uncertainty and probably anxiety in the people who are living in the community. What is causing this high rate of change in the society that you're going to live in? I have placed them in 4 categories, and I call these the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Bible tells me. The first one, climate change. Second one, pandemic. Third one, technology. We are looking at famine. On the other side of the world, there are too much rainfall. Like Pakistan has too much rainfall, North India, Nigeria.
2022, 100%. Agricultural science, biology 2021, 66.7%, 2022, 100%. Chemistry 2021, 100%.
Always keep a student spirit and your life will be complete. Thank you.
That's a long, long time ago. And I stand here with so much joy and happiness in my heart that I can proudly tell you, that Tagore has made me into whatever I have become. From very humble beginnings, once you can apply yourself, once you can show determination and dedication in whatever you do, the start.
What AI will eventually do to the world, separate the world into two. The countries that are capable of taking on AI and the countries that are poor and unable to do so. So the gap between the rich and poor countries would increase. What AI would do with you who are looking for jobs, well, not right now, but let us say around 2050, when you'll probably be around 40-something years of age. Humans will become redundant. They don't want you to work. They don't need you to work. You stay home and the government gives you a stipend and you go buy your groceries and that's it. That's not a nice future there, AI. So technology, pandemic. You have all lived through the pandemic as students and you know what type of disruption this pandemic can do. Not only with school, with traveling. Countries that depend on tourists for their economy, those countries have failed. They don't have any money. Traveling, the hospitals were overwhelmed, schools had to close down, there's still lockdowns all over China, and the virus is still here. All viruses do this one thing, they mutate. And the XBB virus, which is one of the latest mutants of the COVID-19 virus, is now present in 17 countries. The XBB virus is probably immune to our vaccines. Now you could see where that is leading to. In addition to that, the RSV virus, at least in the United States, attacking children under 5, is filling the emergency rooms. God forbid we do not have such another virus like coronavirus, which is probably under control right now in our near future. Because the devastation caused by the coronavirus, it's not something you want to remember. So we go to the threat of nuclear war. The first 3 horsemen is nothing compared to what the threat of nuclear war is. And the threat of nuclear war is real. The players here are Iran, North Korea, possibly Pakistan, and definitely Russia. Russia and North Korea has been warned by the United States to not use nukes. Where Russia is fighting the Ukraine war. As we speak now, America is fortifying the supplies of nukes they have in Europe. They're beefing it up and they're putting more modern nukes in place. Being ready if Russia uses a dirty bomb. We don't have time to explain what that is, but it's a bomb that would spread out nuclear material when it explodes. If Russia uses a dirty bomb in Ukraine and the United States respond to that, this is another biblical word called Armageddon. We're all dead. I know I sound like the prophet of doom right now on your graduation day. Now, how would you respond to a world like this? To a world that has this type of forces that you cannot control? And I have identified 4 responses that you could probably make. And the first response is mercenary. Why mercenary? You are like stem cells. You are not professionals yet, but you have the ability to become a professional. A mercenary is one who sells his skills to the highest bidder. So what you want to do, see the path of least resistance, you have 10 subjects, 6 grade 1s and so on. Let me become a teacher or let me go to the Ministry of Education and work. There's no fight there. But get some information. See where you can, with a small amount of training, get a far better position. Let me give you a for example. And the figures I'm giving you are not real, I made them up, but you're free to go and check them out for yourself. Let's say, for example, you think that you can, but can you learn? Yes, within one month at least, you could be making apple martinis, margaritas. So now you get yourself a job in Georgetown, that's where they recruit people, like Marriott Hotel, Princess, whatever, and then a headhunter for Carnival Cruise comes along, picks you up. Voila. You get a stateroom for yourself, you get 3 meals, you get a job, you get tips, you get to see all these countries that the cruise line would stop in. For a hotel manager, and maybe with some training you could fill that position. Okay. All your graduates. I would also like to say that Tagore School is your alma mater. When you leave here, maybe 5 years from now, you're a housewife, successful professional, or even a good businessman.
Had a positive impact upon your lives. And many of those persons are sitting behind you. Will you please turn and face them? Please turn and face them. Of the Tagore Memorial Secondary School. Let's give them a big round of applause as now they have completed their secondary education and are about to begin the tertiary stage, university, training college, and forward. Once again,
Aaron is also the best graduating student in information technology. This trophy is sponsored by Sir Kamil Khan, and I'd like to call on Ms. Andrea Bisram to present this trophy. Aaron, please remain on stage. Aaron is also the best graduating student in EEPM. This trophy is sponsored by Ms. Kavita Kandailal, so I'd like to call on her to present her trophy. Give Aaron a big round of applause, please. I'd like to call on Ms. Kavita while she's on. So, Aaron is also the best. Iran, will you on stage, please? Iran is also one of the best graduating biology students. This trophy is sponsored by Ms. Sandy Nadala Ali. So I'd like to call on Ms. Ali to present this trophy to Iran. Sir, please stay back a while. Students in each subject, so please give Sir Iran and yourself a big round of applause. A big round of applause.
Raj. His trophy is sponsored by Authors Consultancy Firm, and I'll ask Ms. Amelia Author to present this trophy to our top students. I'll also invite our chairman to also make a presentation.
My care, I am awarding on their behalf the $100 US to our top graduating student.
All right, that was Aaron Ganraj. Now I'll invite our second position, Mr. Shekram, to make the presentation. Third position, we have Mr. Ramesh Ragna. A round of applause for Ramesh Ragna. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Your trophy is sponsored by Tagore Chairman, Mr. Amar, to make this presentation. A big round of applause for Ms. Crystal Bush. Sponsored by Tagore Graduation to make this presentation on behalf. Somebody say cheese! We are here to celebrate with our graduating class. Our very own Ms. Darvina Prananan, and I invite Ms. Darvina to lead the presentation to narrate. Sabina Prasad, her trophy is sponsored by Tagore Graduation. A big applause to Ms. Sabina. I learned Ms. Sabina is also. We have Bonita Ragna. Bonita, please make your way on stage. A big applause for Bonita, sponsored by Tagore Philanthropic Society. Bonita Ragna. Ms. Vina Randur, to make her way on stage. Her trophy, and Sabina Randur. Society, they applause for Damien, and his view be presented with a stroke. Alina Khan, please make your way on stage to receive your medal. As Della James to make her way on stage to receive her medal. Special 19 medal. And remember, Mr. Carter, who's there with you in case you receive your Taki to collect her medal from Miss Kamala. A round of applause to Miss Taki. Your picture moment. All right, thank you very much. Wait for your picture moment.
And it's now time to build upwards. Whether or not you decide to continue your educational journey, I am sure that everything you learn here has had an impact, benefited, and changed your lives in one way or another. Firstly, I would like to thank my Lord, Savior, and spiritual friend, Jesus Christ, for answering my every prayer and for seeing me through life's journey thus far. I am grateful to know and experience that you're capable of doing exceedingly, abundantly, above all I could ask, think, or imagine. If it wasn't for your grace and mercy, I wouldn't make it here today. Words cannot express how grateful I am for my fate. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge my hard-working parents. Mom and Dad, thank you for always being supportive and unconditional in your love. You are the perfect parents and the best gift I will ever have. Today, I am overjoyed to have my mother and father with me as we celebrate this chapter. I salute you for making those sacrifices and for providing those basic needs of a family, as well as going out of your way to ensure I live a happy life. I know for a fact that you would do anything, cross any ocean, or climb any mountain to see that I have a smile on my face. Thank you for always encouraging me even when I feel like to give up and it gets to the rock bottom. You always give me a reason to continue and persevere, and this is a lesson I will always take with me in life. You have always supported my dreams and vision. If it wasn't for you both, I would never make 16 subjects. Once again, thank you with much, much, much love. Secondly, I would like to thank my beautiful sister, who is my biggest cheerleader and my #1 fan. Thank you for always being there and comforting me, for always giving me your shoulder to cry on and to always enjoy good laughter. You're definitely my partner in crime, and I'm forever thankful for our unbreakable bond. Next, I would like to thank all my hardworking, passionate, committed, inspirational, and dedicated teachers. Let's put our hands together for those teachers. The job of a teacher isn't an easy one, and I can testify to that. A teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, and touches a heart. You have all impacted my life and leave a mark some way or the other. Today, I must point out Ms. Ashwini Prasad, who is our photographer as well, who has not only been a teacher, but a friend and a counselor to me. This sage is one amazing person and has the full package, and is one of the best teachers we have here. I am privileged to have you as my teacher. You have inspired me to become a teacher, and I do hope to mirror that positive effect on my students. Please put your hands together for her. I must also say a special thank you to my favorite teacher who is not here, but has always supported and rooted for me, Ms. Razia Khan.
She always wanted the best for me, and she always managed to motivate and encourage me, especially those study periods. She believed in me, and for that, I am grateful. I would like to thank Sir Narayan, Miss Fariza, Sir Nabil, Mr. Arvina, Miss Reshma, Sir Khan, Miss Amelia, Miss Chanchale, and the list go on and on and on and on. Thank you all wonderful teachers. Thank you for your efforts and the time you have taken to invest in my studies and for helping me to reach my full potential. I would also like to say a special thank you to my church family. The members of the number 56 Full Gospel Fellowship have shown me nothing less than pure love and never-ending support throughout my journey. I appreciate your prayers and company. Last but not least, I am thankful for my peers. We should all be thankful for each other. The friendship we have here, I hope it lasts for a lifetime. And the same way we supported each other through our secondary education, I hope we continue to do the same in our future endeavors. Friends, life is a learning process. There will always be ups and downs. But let me remind you to take pride in how far you have come. Have faith in how far you can go. But don't forget to enjoy the journey. The reality is we're all traveling along life's journey, but we might take different routes. And journey is about learning to become more of who you are and fulfilling the highest, truest expression of yourself as a human being. Thank you and congratulations to you all. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you.
I will now invite Ms. Reshma Hari to deliver her vote of thanks. Ms. Reshma. Yeah, clap na.
Chairman of the Tagore Memorial Secondary School Board of Governors, Mr. Amar, Head Teacher Acting, Ms. Darvina Prananan, Mr. and Mrs. Bagru, fellow colleagues, special invitees, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The American writer William Otto Ward once said, "Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present or a gift and not giving it. It is therefore my esteemed privilege to have been given this noble task of expressing gratitude to those who would have contributed to making today's event a success. On behalf of the head teacher and the entire graduating committee, I would like to say heartfelt gratitude to our guest speaker, Mr. Ronald Bagru, whose words of encouragement is definitely one that is necessary at this time as you venture out, as you, the graduates, venture out into your next chapter in life. Thank you, Mr. Bagru. Can we all put our hands together for him? Tagore Memorial Secondary School Board of Governors, Mr. Mar, for gracing this event and giving the charge to yet another batch of Tagoreans. Although the sponsors of trophies and medals were mentioned prior, I will nevertheless like to say special thank you once again to all the sponsors who came forward, came on board and donated these prizes for today's ceremony. Your kind gesture goes a long way. Thank you so much. To Mrs. Bagru, we are grateful for your insight, your skill and motivation in assisting with the planning of today's event, and also for spearheading the decorating of the hall and the environs, so that we can all look as fabulous as we are today. You, along with Neil, did an excellent job. Won't you agree with me, everyone? This place looks fabulous. Can you put your hands together for Mrs. Bagru? also like to express sincere thanks to Pastor Terry Rohit. I'm not sure if he is still in our midst, for gracing us with his musical and other instruments. Special thanks also to his son Jonathan for accompanying our choir on the keyboard. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all our other students